Dark psychology tricks that the Jehovah's Witness religion uses on its members. I'm Mark Jones. I'm a psychologist and a former Jehovah's Witness. I specialise in cults, high control groups, and abusive relationships. A fascinating but very revealing field of this is methods of human influence. In other words, getting people to do something without physically forcing them. And one superb way of doing this, which the Jehovah's Witness organisation does, like other cults do, is with their words. Jehovah's Witnesses, like other cults, have an internal language. In psychology, we call this loaded language. And it works like this. There's certain vocabulary which to Jehovah's Witnesses has a different meaning than it does to the outside world. For example, the truth. If I say to you the word the truth, you would understand that to mean something that is objectively true. The sky is blue, dogs bark, water is wet. They're all true. However, in the Jehovah's Witnesses, the truth is what they call their religion. So literally, if a Jehovah's Witness was talking to another Jehovah's Witness, they would say something like, "How long have you been in the truth?" "I've been in the truth 14 years. "Hey, that guy you were talking to yesterday, is he in the truth?" "No, he's not in the truth. He's in the world." Now, on the surface, that can seem harmless. However, what this does psychologically is it messes with their cognition, with their self-concept. So, for example, if somebody leaves the Jehovah's Witness religion, you may even find themselves saying something like, "I'm leaving the truth." Leaving the truth? Which means that subconsciously, the person leaving the Jehovah's Witness religion will literally think they're leaving something that is true, even if on the surface they know it's not true. And very often, I speak to ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who still refer to the religion as the truth. They'll say something like, "I've been after the truth for 4 years now." Words are very powerful. The words we use are very powerful. And if we internalize these words, which is what the Jehovah's Witness religion does and hopes to do to you, they have a real effect on our lives. And once you stop using the internal language, then you'll see personal change happen. So for extra Jehovah's Witnesses, I strongly recommend changing the words that you use. So for example, I don't say the truth when referring to the Jehovah's Witnesses. I just say the Jehovah's Witnesses or the religion. I don't say the world because that has connotations of Satan and the outside world, which they believe is controlled by Satan. Instead, I say the real world. Now, when you say this to a Jehovah's Witness, the real world, this bypasses their loaded language and forces them to consider what you've just said. You didn't say the world as in Satan, you said the real world, which has the backhanded effect of highlighting to them that they don't live in the real world. They live in some kind of strange other world that is fabricated. I'll be posting more psychology hacks that the Jehovah's Witness religion does. Stay tuned for some more.